Hey, what's good? Okay, sorry about that. That took like 7 minutes. I'm sorry, but everything just suddenly died while I was already streaming. So I'm sorry about that. Like everything stopped working. But we're good. We're good. What's good? Okay, so today something a little different from what we've been doing lately. Still Monster Hunter themed, but we're drawing. We're drawing this beauty today. The bronze coin. I think that's what it's called. That's what I've been calling it all this time. So that's what I wanted to do today. Hey, what's up? Also, been a while since we've used this this layout because we've been playing all the time. But yeah, cool. I'm stoked to start with this. Let's see if I haven't forgotten how to. I guess maybe we could, since it's gonna be like very vertical, we could probably like just put this here so we can have a little bit more space. Like this. I'm not gonna animate it or anything, so that way we can see it a little bit better, maybe. Feel like that didn't change anything, but fine, whatever. Oh, that's a nice preview. We could leave it. Sure, we could leave it there. Fine, okay. So let's see if I haven't forgotten how to do this. I have the tablet ready in case I want to use it, but right now I have to think of a better way to like set this up because it's very uncomfortable to like, because I don't have a space for it, you know. Also, dude, I had I want to try, this is 256 by 256. I had a script, yep, color shading, yeah, there we go. Light, there we go. That's easy as shit, dude, because I don't need to grab I mean, it's a pretty straightforward palette. It's just like literally just bronze color, and it's just lighting that changes. I'm gonna start, because what I wanted to do with this one today is like do something. I want to try and bring it up to a little bit of another level, as in like I want to try and like do good lighting, and that's why I chose 256 instead of 120 or 64 pixels, because I do want to get some details, and it does have this kind of, I don't know if you can see. Oh, you can't see my cursor? Okay, one sec. Sorry, I didn't see that happening. Capture cursor. Okay, so now you should be able to. There we go. So like it has all these like nice details in here that I do want to get. So with we can have this open, right? Like all the time. It just changes the color for me. Right? Yes. This is a script that I got the other day. I don't remember the where I got it from, but it's really nice because it allows you to like figure out the palettes of these kinds of things, of like lighting and shade and stuff. So like I guess we could use, this is the base color that I grabbed just like right here, and the shade from like to the left is like darker and then light, right? We could also just use light, maybe. We're gonna figure it out, okay? And I do want to make this a little bit more like detailed, so I'm gonna use this as a reference to like kind of follow it, but then at some point I'm gonna take it off because I do want to get the shape first and stuff. And then I do have you guys can't see it. Sorry. I do have it like in big in my screen, like outside the shit. I just moved it outside what you guys are seeing right now to have like a reference. I don't exactly want to copy it, but like I want to make it. I'm not making something different, so I am gonna copy it. But I do want to try and see if I can use this as an exercise to like improve my like lighting skills, especially. So we're gonna pop this bad boy over here. I have to hold it in my hand and like do this if I want to, because it does have like these buttons. I don't know if you guys can see it. It does have like buttons on it, but I haven't figured out how to like map them. I say I haven't figured out. Oh my god, this is gonna be terrible. This is so uncomfortable. I'm not gonna do it with that. Fuck no. See, so I always just end up doing it with like the I just want to get an outline. I always end up doing it with the mouse, and it's so uncomfortable because I feel like I'm not drawing, which I'm not. I'm not drawing. I'm fucking like just putting squares. You know what I mean? It's just not drawing. That's not what it is. It feels so like I feel like contained. You know what I mean? Like I can't actually do what I want to do. So I just kind of just do whatever. I don't know if that makes sense. It's just I feel like I've talked about this in the other like that's not quite right. That's a little better. I've talked about this on like other streams that we've done with art and stuff, but I feel like I can't justify getting myself a shit, how does that work? Okay, that's okay. This is like really dark, so I'm gonna yeah, okay. I can't justify like getting myself a nice like tablet with like a screen on it, but that's what I would want to use, because I started like everybody when they start drawing, I started drawing on paper, and I feel like the change is like really weird, especially if you do it with a mouse. So that's why I feel like I'm not in control, because I kind of am not. You know what I mean? Oh, that's the yeah, that's the end of the canvas. That's fine. Maybe we can make it a little bit bigger, the canvas. See it with some like perspective. I'm not worrying too much about, it's just getting the outline really and the general kind of shape for it. But yes, I do wanna do it with the tablet, dude. Cause this is a drawing. Like I'm not, you know. I don't know. I'm gonna try and set it up right now. Sorry. Okay. Well, this could kind of work. I feel like I'm scratching the laptop, so I'm not stoked about that. But okay. Was it shit? Was it wobbly? All right, fine. We got it. I could make the canvas a little bit bigger, to be fair. See if I can put the mic there. Let's just go 300. Even though it's not multiple. I just want to have a little bit more space to get the framing and stuff. Actually, what's the... Hold on, one sec. Calculator. 256 plus 128. 384. Okay. We definitely didn't need to do that, but 384 by 384. Ah, sure. Get a little bit more canvas so that I feel a little bit more comfy. Okay, let's just get the general outline of it. The kind of box it into shape. Oh, that's a lot better, dude. Fuck. Yes. Oh my god, I'm just not used to this at all. Can't fucking follow a line for the life of me, dude. Yeah, jeez. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Okay. I don't want to do double pixel also. I guess we could there we go. Pixel perfect, was that? Yes, yes. I guess we could have done that in the beginning, but that's fine. Just kind of want to get the shape first, just real quick. Oh. Encoding overloaded. Is it really? I feel like you're just trolling at this point. It's not. It's fine. I initially thought today maybe doing this in like 128 or something like that, and then doing the Greatsword, the one we've been using. But maybe it's better to like focus on this. I don't know how it's gonna turn out. Just... it's a process. Let's just focus on the process and not think about the outcome yet, because we just started. Okay. So we kind of have the outline now. I just need to start switching to color. Okay. Let's see if I can get used to this, dude, because that is definitely not it. Okay, that's kind of more like it. Sure. Right, if I do pixel perfect when like filling in stuff. I kind of want to get more like the lighting first, even if it's not like right the same color palette as the original, but we can just swap the palette later if we need to. But maybe, fuck. Maybe we just focus on the details first, the lighting. I would love to like learn how to do this like properly, instead of just playing it by ear. I need to learn also how to like do that, but with the fuck. I'm trying to just have the reference in the background, just sort of there, but I'm not looking at the reference. I'm looking at the other, like the actual picture, not the one in a sprite, you know? To just kind of see where the lighting goes and stuff a little bit. Okay. Then it's much darker on the other side. Jesus Christ, what does it do that? So just kind of follow this outline and start like shading a bit. Okay. Let's try and do this. Just like general, so we can get the full picture. I should definitely just do this, dude. You have the tools. It's digital drawing. Like, look at this. I look dumb filling it in by hand. See what I mean? Like when I grab like a pen or a pencil or something, my like it comes in naturally to like do it as you would do it in like real life with like paper and pen and stuff. Which is not as cute because it's not like it's my first time doing fucking pixel art. So that's a dumb excuse, but I'm just not used to doing digital with the tablet because it's so orthopedic. Like I have to look up and I don't know where I'm touching and stuff. Enough. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna stop complaining. Okay. Fuck. Not that. Like a little bit of lighting here. That's how you can tell it's like separated. Like there's mass here. You know what I mean? Also on the outline here, I fucked that up. Oh my god, dude. That was awful. Jesus Christ. See what I mean? Like I need to be able to like zoom in and out easily with the tablet. I don't know how to do that. Isn't it wild how it looks like it's two different colors? This one and this one. I love that, dude. That always happens. It's like a visual illusion. Wild. Let's just box it in. Kind of like this. See, I kind of need to like zoom out every little bit because I need to get some perspective. But I don't do it because I have to switch to the mouse. And so I just end up fucking it up. Like here, I need to see if this... And every time I switch, it goes completely crazy, and it does that. If I just hit escape, it like it erases. But I need to a little bit more, like, you know. But it's like, I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop complaining, because god damn it, it's all I've done all stream. Also, I thought of doing this today because I've been feeling a little bad. Like, all I'm doing is like streaming lately, so I didn't want to, like, nothing wrong with that. Sorry, streaming Monster Hunter, I meant. Nothing wrong with that. Absolutely not. I'm not saying it is wrong. I'm just saying I've been feeling a little bit guilty because of it, because it's like all I'm doing is playing on stream, and that is not like that's initially what I thought was like, all right, that's gonna be like a secondary kind of deal, right? Like, that's not the main thing that I want to do, right? So like, it should be kind of this shade. That's too much contrast right here. So I'm just probably gonna... Right, sure, because this has like a little bit... I know you guys can't see the reference, which is fine. You don't need to, really. Also, I need to see which color I'm using, so I'm definitely gonna just put... This is a little bit messy, because when I'm selecting it... Oh shit. Fuck. Sorry about that. What's happening? Oh, okay. Alright. That's the main color, and then we're gonna just figure out the palette right here, okay? Boom. Third. Boom. I guess that's the same one, so no. Boom. Boom. And boom. Alright, and then this one is this one. Okay, perfect. So we got... It's just because I need to see which color I'm in. Otherwise I get, like... It's just lighting, so they're very similar colors. I need to see which lighting I'm on at the moment, you know what I mean? Could actually make that like this, or just give us a little bit more space. Actually, I don't need the frames because I'm not gonna... So there we go, a little bit more space in general. Yeah, perfect. And we actually, I mean, we can have it open, it's fine. Alright. Ooh. I also feel like it's not super like accurate, this one. Cause I got one, I got this one like years ago when I started drawing manga when I was like 14 or so. I actually didn't buy it myself. Like it was a gift. But I feel like it's not quite good enough. Like, it's a little bit wonky sometimes. I've said enough complaining. It's not the tools, right? It's the tools, man. Yeah, because we get that highlight right here. I also do want to like fill this in because this one, okay. See, this is where it gets complicated again, because there's not that much contrast. And we do need to like set this line. There's not so much a line though, so like we need to fill this in like this. All right, it's starting to take shape for sure. All right, no, I see this. Okay. I feel like this is good because it allows me to like try and understand lighting a little bit better this way, instead of just like going solo. Because the original picture is not pixel, so like I still have to figure it out myself, you know? So it's like enough of a challenge, but not crazy. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense at all, but fuck it. But fuck it. No. No but stuff. I see what I mean? Fucking, I need to figure out how to like do that. How to zoom out and stuff. Oh, I also always feel it here. I'm very determined on complaining today. I'm sorry. Alright, I started doing the details for some reason without even getting the fucking outline. So let's just figure out the general gist of it, and then we can start and do these like details and stuff. Let's just kind of get the lighting right first, okay? Please don't do that. Okay, so this is like the highlight color, which is here, yes, and it's also here. You can see it very well there. I just realized I've never drawn a sword in pixel. So first time. See how it goes. Yeah, no. Okay. No, yeah, I see how it is. I see how it is. I see it. Sure. Yep, okay. Gonna be looking a little wonky, so I'm gonna do that. Yeah. And then we're gonna switch. Because also I would like, because on mouse you can do Alt and then scroll through the colors. I guess it's fine, like just going up there. Is that a pixel or no? Okay. At least I know the shortcuts when we can still use them with the left hand. Fuck. Dude, you have a fill option. There you go. Would we please use them? The tools at our disposal. It is very annoying to like have to be reaching up there constantly and looking down. God damn it, I'm complaining today, dude. All right. We definitely have to like check the palette later, because it's not just lighting, there is also like a little bit of color change, because it's not just bronze. Sometimes there's like a more metallic, like what's it called, irony, yeah, like more fucking like silver kind of deal going on sometimes, right? So like let's just get the lighting right first, and then we can figure out the actual colors from that and get into detail a little bit more. Yeah. See, that's easy to follow because there's like a little bit of a patch here. Definitely. Definitely. Yeah, there's definitely a patch. Okay, I can see this. I can see this working out. And then this is where the color really changes though, but we're just gonna follow like this. I said I wasn't gonna do double. Also, we can cut it here actually. Like so. Let's see if this works. I'm trying to just get the gist of it first. It's crazy when you see like people, like I follow a lot of artists and stuff, and they're so good at explaining what they're doing while they're doing it, or at least they're good at editing videos. I guess that's probably it too. But like, I know for a fact that some of them do it on stream because I watch them on stream and stuff, and it's like that's a whole nother like skill set, dude, to like be so good and so like confident and like in the moment that you can explain what you're doing as you're doing it and still like be like concentrated enough to like actually do it. That's just wild. That's such a like skill to have, which you don't really notice that kind of thing until you have to do it yourself. Like you watch it and it's like they're so natural at it that it's like, yeah, sure, you don't even think about it. Like you're just like, fuck, these guys, like they're good at what they do, right? But it's a whole other thing to like be doing it yourself. And you don't notice it until you have to like do it. I especially feel it with like, for some reason, like I'm way better at like audio stuff because that's what I do the most, and like music and stuff like that. But for some reason, I definitely like feel it more. I feel that way more when I'm making like music, or when we did the sound design and stuff. Like I feel more like I have to be. Maybe it's just because of the pressure that you put on yourself and that kind of stuff. Probably that's what it comes down to a lot of the time with anything art related, really. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna fill this shit in. And now over it, do the highlights a little bit. Yeah. But yeah, I feel like I get very, not self-conscious necessarily, but like very aware that it's like I need to be like good at this. I need to do something. Fuck. I can't just like, I'm not just doing whatever. You know what I mean? Like it's, you know. I feel like maybe I'm just mumbling, like it doesn't actually fucking matter and stuff, but okay. This side I can definitely see a little bit. I'm gonna switch to this I can start seeing a little bit. I'm going for like I don't know if you guys know the game Blasphemous, which actually Blasphemous 2 just came out, so like if you don't, I highly recommend it. The art is like fucking great. Everything is great, but like the art is super cool, and I'm going for that kind of style because I do think it's very Dark Soulsy kind of weapon, this one. Like if you see it, it's like, damn, it looks like very gothic, very like that kind of thing. So like I definitely want to try and go for the pixel art version of what Dark Souls would be. You know what I mean? Which is Blasphemous, the game. So that's kind of what I'm going for, which it works great with this palette, really does. So I'm gonna start like working on the shading a little bit like this, making it a little bit more like details, not so much like chunks, really. Maybe I'm trying, but maybe actually we just should that's a little better. That's a little better. That makes it feel a little bit more real. The way lighting works. Maybe, maybe not. I love Pixel because it, for me, is like the best balance between freehand is like just playing and also being technical of like you can like down to the dot, which you can't really do much with other kinds of art because it's like I feel like it's such a, what's the word, a like fucking when you use like two inputs, god damn it, what's the word, binary. It's so binary. It's like you put a square or you don't put a square. That's it. That's the two options you have, you know what I mean? But like it's the perfect like balance for me, you know. Hey Nagakuga, what's good? Welcome. This is texture for the game? No, I'm just drawing because I felt like doing something else than just playing on stream. But actually, that's not entirely a bad idea. How would could I make this? Could I give this, like this is just 2D. Could I put this in the game? I didn't even think about that. Maybe. I'm doing the bronze coin. Oh, it's in the title, yeah. I didn't even think about that actually. That could be a cool idea. Yeah, definitely. I like that. I don't know how it is possible, but don't ask me how. I'll check because I didn't think about that of like using it for the game. That'd be cool. That'd be really cool. Yeah, I'll investigate on it. See what I can like find. But also it's 2D. Like I could probably, well, I mean, yeah, we could make it a texture, but I would have to do it in another program and draw the texture in pixel art style, but like not move this into the game, if you know what I mean. Like I feel like we can't really do that. But yeah, that'd be really cool actually. You know what? I'm actually going to switch to this because I don't want to have it exactly the same as the original picture. I do want to play a little bit with lighting. So I want to give it more contrast here on the back of it. Like so. Fuck. Not like that. Like, Jesus Christ. Like this. But yeah, that'd be cool. I hadn't thought about it. Maybe we can figure out a way to put it in the game somehow. But that's like you start to get into like Oh yeah, definitely. Oh fuck. You start to get into modding and stuff, but it is on an emulator, so it shouldn't be as difficult. Maybe I don't know. We could look into it for sure. Maybe not right now, but that'd be fun. Okay, okay, I can start seeing it. Sure. Let's just keep playing with the shape and not worry too much about it right now. Okay. Right, so here we start transitioning to that. Okay. Yeah, no, fine. Yeah. I see that. Okay. Where's there's like a couple spots that are very like clearly darker. Because it feels like there's like a dent in the bronze or something. So we can just kind of start transitioning like that. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Me likey. I should definitely learn how to map the tablet though. Because I don't know how to. I did want to play today also. But it's what I was saying before, is like I feel like I've been playing too much on stream, which wasn't initially the idea to do always. It's fine, like my idea was like, sure, like we can play on stream, I can do whatever the fuck I want. But maybe too much, you know? So I just kind of wanted to like get back on it today a bit. Okay. You can see this. I definitely see this working. Yeah, okay. I see that. And then we just kind of transition here into this sort of area. See what I need? I need to like zoom out a bit. And I don't want to have to keep changing to the mouse and shit. You know? But I can't see, so we gotta. Oh shit. God damn. I don't know if you guys can hear that when I do that through the mic. But it's loud as shit. That's for sure. Okay. See, there's like a lot of like we are gonna need a higher value for the highlights later. But again, I'm not trying to focus on that right now. Let's just go one step at a time, maybe. Because we are gonna need a highlight value later. This is not enough. This is like not like this is highlight, but we need something stronger for like the rest. But let's just kind of outline it right now a little, and then get into Coke on the mustache. Also want to get back on making music on stream, because that was a lot of fun, and we didn't finish one of the tracks. This is detail. I don't want to get into detail right now. I want to get into lighting, general lighting, please. Stop going off track. Thank you. So this is interesting because it transitions really quickly to really dark here. So I'm just gonna fuck off with this. Thank you. I'm just gonna, because this is like a lot of lighting change really quickly. So I want to get this somewhat right. Right. I know why that sounded British. Okay, so there's like that blob, and then we start transitioning really strong into a little bit darker. Right here is like a little bit smoother, but here is like super quick. Like maybe we do this kind of thing. It's kind of a preview and then just full on dark. You can even see it in the background how like exaggerated it is because it's like under the light. And then we need a couple of values up here. And then it changes back real quick again. Kind of a little bit like this. That's why I mean that we're gonna need, or maybe something in between the highlight and the second color. Because look at that jump in the color picker. That's a lot of jump. So maybe what is a highlight right now could be the middle, and then use the highlight color for like actually highlighted stuff. Maybe. I would definitely like to take a class or something, because I've been doing this just like by myself for too long. I definitely could use like a little bit of theory and a little bit of like guided practice. Kind of wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Also, Jesus Christ. Sorry. I feel like it wouldn't be like that sounded very negative. Like I didn't mean to. Like it would actually probably be a lot of fun. Like I would actually really like to take a class. It would be just like learning how to draw from scratch, which I never did properly, because it's like I started drawing. I actually started drawing. Whoops. With this, with like actual, what's it called? Like pen that you like put in ink and stuff. And I used to draw manga. Oops, sorry. So like it would definitely be a really good idea to maybe invest in like taking a class or something. I would actually really like that, to be honest. You know? Let's start to get into detail a little bit more over here. There's like a really high value change right there. And there's not really a reason for it. Right there. We do have this line here. But this value and this value are next to each other. Yes, they are. Okay. Because sometimes it doesn't feel like it when you don't look at it properly. Can I do... No. Can I do this maybe? Oh. I'm moving the background with control? What the hell? What the heck? I don't know what that was. What's happening? Oh, did I change layers? Okay. Weird. So what the... This is the... Okay, fine. Yep. Okay. Yeah, sure. Jesus Christ, stop grabbing that. See, that's like not good. We need to do something like, if you look into this, there's like 3 colors here. Actually 2. This is very blocky. We can't have that. So what we do is it's called, fuck. I did actually know that. It's like a technique where you put like dots in between to like make transitions. I think it's like originally what people that made like comics used. Do this kind of thing because it makes it like a transition like that. See? I forget the name. So, see what I mean? Like, you have to have, that's what I was talking about before. Like, you have to have all this kind of information in your brain at all times when you're doing this and explaining it and stuff like that. It's like really difficult to actually do that while you're doing it, while you're making the shit. For this kind of stuff, I am going to use... Alright, perfect. The mouse and stuff. Okay. We are getting into detail a little bit. And there's definitely not that much highlight over here. We don't need this much. There, it does come up to here and stuff, and then it starts like being detail more than just lighting. So like maybe we get, yeah, I don't know why I had this much highlight in here. Actually, it doesn't need it. Make it a little bit more like this. Let's do that. And that is not, no, that's just like the black background on the, yeah. This needs to be closed down a little bit. For sure, this is like detail, and then we get into this area sort of here, and then we can come in right here and do a little bit of that. Like this. Yeah, definitely come down here. And then we do have a little bit of highlight here, but maybe we can use, actually, we are getting into detail right now. Yes, that's detail territory. I don't want to do that, but just to kind of set the, and also this, fuck off, we don't need this. I'm trying to just use the background reference as more like, oh shit, I dropped the thing. Like a guide for like more shape than anything. And just use the other reference for the lighting and stuff. You know? Oh. Wrong pixel. All right, this is definitely detailed. Like we're getting off track here, but yeah. Okay. Good. Yeah. Okay. Starting to come together, and the palette is very much what's the name? Blasphemous kind of deal. Let's just work on this side a little bit more, because I do feel like it needs some detail, obviously. And I'm gonna do this with the mouse because we need to do this kind of thing. Yeah. So like just bring it in a bit. Create some sort of like different like texture and stuff, and it's like a little bit more believable that this is like an edge where it's like shining light on it and stuff. For sure. It shouldn't be there. Okay, I feel like that's maybe... Sure, yeah, it creates a bit of a... like a shadow on the very edge, maybe. And this, I feel like it starts going in a little bit sooner, and then just kind of maybe transition into the next shade a little, not too much. This is definitely good because it like it got very dark, because it's a very sharp edge towards the camera maybe, but like this is definitely a little bit darker. Whoa, whoa. Yeah. Yeah, and we can use this to transition, because which colors... Dude, this is the next value. Like, that's crazy. Can barely tell. Dude, this is good. Like this. See? That's good. This is too flat. This highlight here. It's a bit too flat. So we're gonna try and use a little bit of this. Like that. Okay. See? Good. I feel like I'm starting to... We're probably not gonna finish this today, actually. I do want to get more like in depth with this one. I want to be a little bit more conscious and try and use it as like a... I mentioned I wanted to like do like a study kind of piece the other day. So this is gonna be it. You know? This is gonna be it. We're gonna use this opportunity to make something a little bit more detailed, you know? Also, why is this double? Because this is like, okay, yeah. This is a very... It changes really quickly, but we still need that definition there, because that's an edge. Okay. Okay, yeah, no, we can figure that out. Let's see. This is a different shade, so maybe... Just like box it in a bit. Like this. I feel like that's too straight of a... Especially because it's not so much the problem of like this, but more like this kind of color. You know what I mean? Maybe if we bring a little bit of highlight into it, like so. Not so straight, not so straight. We can definitely tell it apart a little bit better, and doesn't feel as like on purpose maybe. And just like mix it in a little like this. You know what I mean? We just kind of do that and then just transition. That is better. That's better. That's smoother. This is very flat, this side here, because there's like just two values. I do want to get more into a little bit of detail in there, but maybe we can finish boxing it in. Yes, please. I'm trying to just kind of talk through the process that I'm... Not that I'm saying that this is the process that you have to do or anything. Like, I'm just trying to figure it out as I go and like talk through it. In the picture, this part, I feel like maybe it's a mistake on the texture or something. It's very weird, but I feel like with the lighting that I want to do, this should be definitely darker, like this. Yep. Maybe just like follow it like this. Hidden Deep is on sale, according to Steam right now. Awesome. This is like a very thin line though. Like there, good. Yep. There shouldn't be too much detail. Also, dude, I love my keyboard, dude. I couldn't be happier with it, honestly. A little bit expensive, yes, but definitely worth it. Not a doubt in my mind, dude. I think I deserve it after 10 years with a shitty $20 keyboard. Gaming keyboard, I should say. Not a good one either. Feel like I definitely deserve it. So nice and sounds so good. Feels so good, dude. Real happy. I haven't made the video yet about it. I don't know if I will. I don't know. Just kind of, you know, I don't know. Maybe, probably, I'll end up doing it. Sure. But it's not yet, maybe. I don't know. It's kind of following this shape. And now we can start bringing in some highlight and color and stuff. This is more distracting than anything, because the shape is very clear here, so I want to just get in on it right away. Okay. I was just kind of looking at the lighting over here, because this is more lighting than detail right over here. So we can definitely start. I'm gonna do that with the pen. See how they look like two different colors, but it's the same one, dude. So weird. And this is cool because this is like the transition color right here. That is darker. This edge is darker, but maybe we can fade it in a little like that. Do that kind of thing. Oh. I'm so stoked for October, dude. I feel like everything's gonna fall into place in October. And I want to have a little bit more time to just kind of do more things and I don't know, I feel like it's gonna be great. It's not gonna be so hot anymore. Oh, cool. Thank you. That is kind of what the texture is doing, but I feel like it's just a mistake. It's very weird. So maybe we can try and just have a highlight here. Let's do this real quick. Start with this value and transition to a little bit darker if we need to at some point. Okay. I feel like it is. I feel like it's a mistake of the texture. It does something weird there. For sure. Doesn't really feel right. So I'm just gonna kind of see where we can take this right now. Let me get into detail with the mouse a little bit better. So I need to move around. It doesn't really do that. The lighting shouldn't do that. So this is where we draw the line. Ho, 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 ho. Get it? Because we're drawing and making a decision. I'm so funny. Okay. I can kind of see. I can kind of see it right now. Maybe. See, you can even see it in the background. Like it does that way. It's just kind of weird. It doesn't. I feel like it's not what it should do. So I'm just gonna try and play it by feel, really. And we do need like a little bit of highlight here. It's too plain. It's like too meh. You know what I mean? Like there's no detail in this section. That's too much. Okay. We're doing pretty good. We just kind of hit a little bit of a bump. It's fine. Let's regroup. Okay. Okay. I can kind of see where it's trying to go. For example, if we get into this shape here, we use this to transition over this way, and this is a highlight. This is too much of a highlight though. We definitely, I'm just gonna grab a color. Like, okay. No, yeah, I can definitely see. All right, yep, there it is. Like, I want it a little bit closer to this, so that the highlight is still. There we go. See that? That's a lot better. The highlight is still highlight, and that can be the the final touch. Really? You can even see this sort of section in the background layer that we have here. But yeah, that's a lot better because it's a little bit smoother. And we can also use this to transition like this. See? It's much smoother. This transition is a bit harsh as well, because it's not really that crazy right here. We need to figure this section out. Really. Just gonna hit a halt right there. This is detail already. We're starting to get into the detail of the sword. Like it has a lot of... I should put like a picture of it on screen, you know? But that's fine. Maybe it's... Yo, Clara. When did you write? I'm sorry. I was like super focused on the drawing. What's up? Good to see you. How you doing? Trying to figure this section out. Okay, we can definitely start to see the detail on it, for sure. I like it. I like it. But we've kind of... This section here, good. The handle, good. This section, though, we still need to figure it out. It's not terrible. I'll give myself that. It's not terrible, but it can definitely be a lot better. Okay, so maybe we can get into... Because this section is kind of a little bit more scary. We can start to get into this detail later. So maybe we can practice with this kind of detail in the handle and fix the lighting in the handle. And then we can go to the edge. And then we can get into the main detail of the sword. Okay, this kind of seems like a plan. Doing good. Seems you having fun doing that stuff. Yeah, it's been a while since I've drawn on stream. Really, I kind of missed it. Just been playing Monster Hunter a lot, so I just kind of wanted to change it up a bit and just do something different for today, because we have streamed a couple days this week. So today I thought it'd be nice to like change it up, and it's still Monster Hunter theme, which I think like it's good, because at least, you know, we're keeping that way kind of the theme. But I was like playing maybe a little bit too much, you know. Just kind of wanted to do something different a little bit. Just kind of get... What's this like? Okay, yeah, a little bit darker this section for sure. You can kind of see it in the background as well. It's good that we got the other... Oh, that's not the pixel that I wanted. Good that we got the other highlight color. Because not... We need a bit of a highlight, but not so much like the actual highlight like this. If that makes sense. Do you know what I mean? That way we can blend things a little bit more as well. Oh, not that one also. Okay, that's a little bit too flat. We definitely need... Because like, look at this way. Okay, yeah. That's too much though. We actually need a highlight there. See, it's starting to look... The handle is starting to look kind of a little bit on its way, you know? Definitely. We can start to see it, at least a little bit. Softly. So once it's finished, what are you gonna do about the drawing? Naruga Kuga said that maybe we could use it for like I don't know how to do it, but maybe a good idea could be trying to get it into the game as a like a texture or something. Maybe. I have no idea how to do that, but I feel like it's a good idea to maybe try and investigate how to do it. But it's just like I would have to make a texture for the weapon. But I don't know. I'm open to suggestions. Maybe we could get into like looking at how to make a texture in the game, or maybe like a preview when you see the weapon in like the market. We could do that. Or when we hit affiliate here on Twitch, it can be an icon, for example. An icon, an emote or something. I don't know. Just kind of using it as, because I really just wanted to draw, so maybe we can just use it for whatever. I'm open to suggestions for sure. So yeah, there's that. But like I didn't really like just think about what to do with it so much as like I just wanted to kind of make it, really, because it feels like it's such a, which you're gonna do every single one of them, like every weapon? No. Fuck no. No, that's too much. I just wanted to do like sort of my favorites, or the designs that I feel like are like really good, which is that's what I was gonna say. Like I feel like this one is such a like cool design because it like reminds me of like Dark Souls kind of weapons and stuff, and Blasphemous. So I kind of wanted to make like I'm trying to do the drawing in that kind of style, the style of Blasphemous. This is easy with the background sort of there. We can kind of map it out a little bit. The highlights, we can start to blend in after. Sort of follow the shape of the highlight here with the background. But yeah, I didn't really have any like idea as to like what to do with it, like once it's finished or anything. It doesn't have to be for anything though. Just kind of wanted to do something different on stream. I'm feeling a bit guilty that all I've done on stream was like play Monster Hunter. Not even like other games, just Monster Hunter. So it's like, you know, which is fine. I definitely do like it, and the last couple streams have been super fun to play with people and stuff. So obviously I'm not gonna stop doing that, just like for today. It'd be nice to like finish this on stream as well. So I'm probably not gonna work on it by myself. I'll try and not work on it by myself though. Guilty pleasure, kind of, yeah, a little bit. Just kind of wanted to chill a little bit and draw this, because I made it the other day in the game, this weapon, and I was like, damn dude, that would be so cool and so fun to make it in pixel, because I really like the design of it. Like it feels very Dark Soulsy, like very gothic kind of design. So I loved it, and I thought of making it in pixel art, and then we can kind of just use it for whatever we want, really. But any excuse is good to draw. Also, I've been looking for an opportunity to work on like lighting and stuff in Pixel, because I do want to get like better at it, and I need to like do pieces like this, which force me to like think a little bit more on how I go about drawing in general, you know? Which one am I looking for here? So that's kind of the reasoning behind doing this today. And also because I'm a little bit afraid of doing this on stream. So I feel like it's good to push myself and to just kind of, maybe something good comes out of it. You know what I mean? Like if you are just like super comfortable, maybe you need something to like push you to like get out of it. And you know what I mean? I don't know that if that makes sense at all. Like, also this is, I know this is looking kind of like a mess right now, but I'm just trying to follow the details and think of lighting at the same time, so bear with me. Let's trust the process. Yeah. What makes you afraid? Just to like make stuff on stream. That's the reason why I started streaming, because I want to share what I do. I want to share what I make and my work and stuff in very different areas and everything. But it is a little bit scary to like share with strangers on the internet this kind of stuff, especially the process. Like, not because I'm afraid that someone's gonna critique me or anything. It's just like I don't know what it is. That's the point. I don't know what it is, so I just kind of don't want to fall into that and just not do it, because I feel like I'm gonna fuck up, or I need to be at like an extremely good level of whatever it is that I'm doing. Like, that's just not healthy, you know? So it's just, when I say afraid, it's not like crippling. Like, I'm not, obviously I'm doing it. I'm fine, but it's a little bit more nerve-wracking, I guess. It's just can be scary to like do this live on stream with everyone just popping in and stuff. So like maybe by doing this I feel a little bit more confident in my skills and just improve because of that, you know? This just got very philosophical. But see, that's exactly what I mean. Maybe I get into like a flow because I'm like talking to you guys or something, and it's like I'm not focusing too much. Or maybe sometimes I need to, and I need to overcome that. I don't even know if I'm making any sense right now, but just trying to follow this lighting with the details of the bronze flowing, kinda. And then we can start to give highlight. For example, I was just following the shapes with the reference, but now we can start to get into the lighting a little bit and fix this. Right? So for example, there we go. And then we also have just kind of like here a little. And like I said before, this isn't gonna be like, I'm not trying to copy it, but also like it's the same like I'm making the weapon. But I do want to give it, I want to use this just to like learn how to deal with lighting a little better. You know what I mean? So like I'm gonna follow it, but also I'm gonna experiment, and I'm gonna follow the shape, and I'm gonna figure out the lighting by myself. You know what I mean? See if my brain can start to understand how to draw it. You know? Because I felt like it was like there's not a lot of color, but there's a lot of detail and a lot of light in the original. So we can kind of play with that, and I thought like it was a very good piece to use as an exercise for that. Exactly. I was looking for something like that to just kind of pay a little bit more attention to. Yeah, no. Okay. We need a little bit more perspective here, because that's like a lot of detail. But there's definitely some lighting here, like this. Some highlight. We definitely have this one a little bit more prominent. Like that. And this side, okay, this side is pretty good. Yeah. We need to start filling in this, because this is a little bit flat and this is obviously not done. Question: what makes you get into the pixel art thingy? Like, what made me get into it? Or just in general? Why do people start drawing pixel? For me, it just was that I started drawing a long time ago. My first kind of, oh shit. My first kind of like real passion that I decided to follow was drawing. I was initially gonna just go all in with that, and then it just didn't really happen for a whole bunch of reasons, you know, life, just whatever. But initially I wanted to be a manga artist, so I started drawing with like, it's not called feather because it's not a feather, it's like a traditional pen that you like put in ink and all this shit with like different tips and stuff. So I started drawing manga with that, which was honestly fucking awesome. It was really cool. I loved it. So that's kind of how I got into drawing for real, like very seriously. And I took it very seriously too. And I got decent at it. And then just, you know, different interests. I started to see like it wasn't really the time or place to do it. And it just kind of went away. But then when like I started to get into music and actually making a go at that, like for real, I eventually got into video games, making music for video games, and then I got into making the video games. And when I did that, I kind of picked up pixel art again, or not. Sorry, I picked up drawing again, and I didn't want to get back into drawing the way I did because it was very, I don't know, it was very different. It was very much for the style and for the techniques, and you know. So I just kind of wanted something that had a little bit more to do with video games, maybe. So I just started drawing again, and I tried Pixel, and I honestly fell in love with it. Like I think I was talking about that before. It was the perfect combination between, because coming from such like a technical thing of like drawing with pen and ink, and it's like very unforgiving. That's what it is. That was very unforgiving, and it's like you had to be very aware of your mistakes, and you had to be very aware of what you were drawing at all times, which was great, but it honestly got a little like too much at some point. So like to come back to something as simple as squares, and that something so minimal, it makes you, or it makes me, like in general, it makes people, I guess. But if I'm speaking for me, for myself, it's like sometimes in limitations you find yourself like trying to not think about it too much. You know what I mean? Like it just, for some reason, when you limit yourself, it because it's very easy to add and keep adding, and eventually you drown yourself. You know what I mean? Like it's very easy to just fall into, I need this and I need that, and like there's something very peaceful about like, okay, I just put a square here, or I don't put it. And then we can kind of get more complicated and be like, okay, color. Color can be very complicated, right? Shading, all that. But essentially, what it comes down to is you put a square or you don't. Which is a very simplified way of looking at it, but that's exactly what I like. You know what I mean? Like, you can get that simple with it. And I don't know, it's also like aesthetically, I feel like it's very pleasing for me, because it reminds me like my first video games were on the Game Boy, for example. Like my first game that I played was Pokemon Emerald, which was obviously pixel art. So like it reminds me of that time also, which is a big reason why we do anything, really. Like if you look at like the most, like what most people find as their favorite genre of music, for example, is stuff like that. It's always stuff that they listened to when they were younger, because it reminds you of a different time, right? So maybe there's some of that in there as well. I don't know. I guess what it comes down to is I just really like it, and I guess that's really all that matters. But I also, as a form of like art, I do find it very, very nice to be able to get as simple as this. You know what I mean? Which obviously, like, I'm talking about it being simple and stuff, and look at what I'm doing. Like, this is not a simple fucking piece that I chose for today. But that's my point. You can get as complicated as you want still. But it always feels to me like it's still just as simple. Doesn't matter how much complicated it gets, really. I don't know if any of that made any sense, but I hope that answered your question. I feel like I've been rambling for like the whole stream, really, not just now. And that's also another point of like, I really wanted to do this kind of thing on stream because it's very different as doing it by yourself. It's not better, it's not worse. The results probably vary a lot. I guess we'll never know, but it's just a different experience. And so yeah, I guess that's, I never really thought about why I got into pixel art. Really, I just kind of felt like picking up drawing at some point, and I just kind of, pixel was just the one I chose because I never really tried it, because I drew on paper. Like, it was very something that I couldn't do because it was just a whole different like technique. And then it just made sense of like, shit, we're making video games right now. Wouldn't it be fucking awesome to make a pixel art video game? Or to make art for a video game? Which is also the reason why I got into 3D modeling and stuff. Because I'm a person that if I like something, I'm gonna do it. And I don't fucking care if I have 2 million things to do. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna do everything. And I don't care. And that causes you to like be, there's like a saying about it of like, I don't remember what it is. Like, you're good, basically, like, you do so many things that you're good at nothing. You know what I mean? Which is, I definitely see it. But also, I don't need to be. Like, I used to think that way because when I started with music, I started wanting to be a guitarist. And like, guitarist mindset is very much like that. It's like, you need to be the best and you need to just fucking like play really fast or like that kind of shit. And it's like, it gets tired very fast. It gets fucking exhausting real quick. I don't need to be the best. I don't care. I don't want to be the best. That's the point. I want to do the things that are like inspiring and like do something to me. You know what I mean? We see, like, I'm just rambling and we got the detail on this. Just the detail. Now let's get into lighting a little bit. Okay? So for example, this is highlight. Yeah, I guess that's kind of my mentality with these things. I just kind of want to do everything. Which is definitely a problem sometimes because you can't do everything. So it definitely gets a little bit frustrating. But I like being able to do a lot of different things because mentally it just keeps you awake. I feel like I couldn't do. I know there's a lot of people that do that, and honestly, to me, it's like impressive because I couldn't do the same shit every day. I can't. But then I'm a very like organized, very structured person. I need to like plan everything and stuff. So like, it's funny that my brain works literally opposite ways sometimes, you know? But I like it. I definitely like it. A bit of texture here, please. Not that. Okay, yes. Maybe with the highlight. For sure. Okay. Okay. Been rambling. Time to look at it. Alright. Not bad. I think we definitely got the gist of it. This area here. Now, what is very apparent is that the handle section needs the detail, but we haven't worked on that yet. But that's good. That's good. I need to take a sip, because Jesus Christ. I don't know how to do it sometimes. Ooh. Been mumbling for almost 2 hours, dude. I like it. It's starting to look like something. You know? It's starting to. We got a long way to go. But it's definitely starting to... Okay, I see some things that we can improve. In this detail here, in this kind of... What's this shape? Is it an hexagon? It's more than an hexagon. It's a 1, 2, 3, 4 octagon. It's an octagon. This kind of shape here. We definitely need some shading right over here, which we started to. I see that. I see you. Yeah. But this needs to be a little bit more layered also. Like so. And this does as well. We need to bring a little bit more contrast in there. Better. Yeah. That little change. Quite a bit better. I don't want to fuck it up and do too much right now. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to change to this. No, not that one. Okay. See, we're getting somewhere. Okay. Yeah, all right. I see it. I see it. It's too... There you go. Yep. Okay. This section is a little bit too flat. So we can maybe make it a little bit flatter. Bear with me here. And give it some highlight. Like that. Not too much, because it's starting to look too busy with the highlight. Actually, let me go back a bit. Okay, we can come back to this. Maybe let's get some perspective on the other kind of side of things, yeah? But yeah, I think the plan is good to like work on lighting and detail over here and then move. We should actually get the shape first and the lighting. It's just, this is like a lot of detail, so probably should finish the detail. Work on lighting a little bit and then move on to the blade itself. Shade this better. The edge, shade the back of it better. And then last thing, I feel like the big detail here, because it's very important. That can be the last thing, get into this detail. And then lighting, and then check the whole piece to see if we... It's very busy, so like for pixel art, it's a very busy piece. If you do want to get... Because we could have gone the other way and made it like very flat and not get any other detail, which might be another possibility if for pixel art is too much. Because otherwise, what we're left of is with just like making it, like making the canvas bigger, which is fine. We can do that, but then it's like, okay, then maybe that's not necessarily the way to go. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense, but that last one? No, that's not the one that was bothering me. That one is. Okay. Okay, yeah. So let's fix the handle. This is looking decent. Because I do want this style of like obviously the piece is very busy. And I do want it to be like a style of like there's a lot of detail but there's not enough pixels kind of thing. I want it to still look a little bit busy and have this like very monochrome palette because it fits very well with the original one. So it's kind of maybe where we're going with this. Maybe I don't know. I feel like we're doing good though. It's definitely moving somewhere. It's just a matter of, you know, working on it. That's good. That's a good fade. This is too much though. But there's a lot of highlight right here. And this needs... That's the funny thing with this section, because the lighting is hitting it weird. Because you would like this to be darker because it's behind. But the lighting is hitting it weird from like the front a little bit. So you still don't get it as dark as you would hope it be for some reason. So maybe we could just try and fix it with some fading like that. That could work. And then just try and use the second highlight, really. Let's work on the inner handle, and then we can move into this sort of section here, which was the problem before, okay? One secundo. Okay. All right. Let's keep going. We're gonna be on for probably another hour today, maybe. Or actually, because like 2 hours is good. You know, we haven't gone too far yet. So maybe like I could keep going maybe, but yeah, I think this is a good first step into it, right? The plan is figure out the layout for this section for the handle, okay? Get into the detail, then fix the lighting, and then we can move on to the blade and get into the lighting of the blade, the back of it, and then last thing, get into this detail and then check lighting. Okay. I think that's the plan, and I think for today, for a drawing stream, I think it's good. A couple hours. So maybe let's just 1 sec. Let me just do this fade here. Shit. And maybe we can call it for tonight. It's definitely very dark though. But this changes very suddenly. I think it's good though. I think it is. I think it works fine in this section. Because it's very sudden. For sure. But then Hmm. Okay. No, I see that. This is just very flat, but that's the way the light is hitting it. I think what's bugging out is just this section that's making it not work with this. There's too much like highlight over here maybe as well. Let me just fix this real quick. Because it does also come back in over here a little bit. Yeah, okay, I see that. I see that. We can just kind of bring in this one. Oh, that's not the one I wanted. There you go. There you go. Sometimes it's funny because I feel like, could you zoom in to see it in perspective? Zoom in? You mean zoom out of it? Sure. One sec. I'm just trying to work on the detail here because I know I'm not showing the reference, but this is the reference. There's a lot of detail here because of the copper and stuff. So that's the detail that I'm trying to get. And then I just kind of want to go in back to fix the lighting and the highlights and stuff. So we've got this section kind of down. We've got this section kind of down with the lighting. That's what I'm trying to fix right now before we close it. And then we can get into detail, do the lighting for the detail, and then switch back to the actual blade, which is definitely like a little bit scarier. So this is like, I'm using it as like this section as a practice zone for the big details, the important details here. So I'm just gonna fix this really quickly, try to get it somewhat close for the stream before we like close it. That way next time we open it, we don't actually have to like work on that. But yeah, I definitely need to work on this area. For sure. But I think it's good because I also don't want it. I still want to, like, obviously there's limitations. It's pixel art, but I do want to like do it in the style that we said. Oh, I haven't saved all this time. Jesus, that's why it took so long. Actually, we need that shape right there. There we go. That's good. Give me this. There you go. That's good. Yeah, okay. All right. We can get into, so that's the plan. Let's get into detail and lighting here, and then we can move on to the blade and do this a little bit better. This blade here, and then the scary detail. For probably, this could be done in like 3 streams. So maybe if we have the time to like stream 3 times a week, maybe we could do art one of those days, you know? That way we don't do Monster Hunter all the time, right? Like playing video games, I mean. Okay, well, that was fun. I feel like my brain is starting to understand it a little bit better. That's what I wanted to do with this one too. I want to get better at it. I don't want to just keep drawing the same stuff. So I feel like it's enough of a challenge, and I also really wanted to make this in pixel because it's like such a cool design. So yeah, that was fun. I definitely want to finish it. I think probably a couple more streams we're gonna do it or so. So I'm gonna close it for this one. I was gonna say that was a shorter one, but not really. That was still 2 hours. But yeah, I liked it. All right. Thank you everybody for joining. Thank you for watching on YouTube if you are, and see you on Tuesday on Twitch. Same time. I'll post it on the schedule and Twitter and everything else. All right. Well, thank you. Take care. See you soon. Bye-bye.